Welcome back to DVC Weekly. This is episode 254. My name is Jason Erpelding. I'm the broker of Buy and Sell DVC. I'm here with Scott Ferrioli.
I'm the owner of DVC-Rental.com and BuyandSellDVC.com.
And today is December 17th, 2025, which means the 11th month window is November 17th, 2026. And the 7th month window is July 17th, 2026. I don't think we mentioned this on the earlier episodes, but we had, we survived hurricane season with no hurricanes.
That was wonderful. Nothing happened at all. I mean, and the thing is, as you know, earlier in the year, they were predicting this would be the worst hurricane season on record, and nothing.
And I think I saw it was like the first time in 10 years where Florida had zero.
Yes, I think I saw that as well, yes.
So hopefully we can keep duplicating that over again. And so the annual dues for 2026 have come out. For those that don't know, each resort has annual dues, and they're based on the price per point. So how many points you own times the annual dues is going to give you your total cost. And basically, the increases across the board, like at Bay Lake Tower, they had a 9% increase, which is normally, increases are usually 3 to 5%. So like Bay Lake Tower went from $8.01 a point to $8.74 a point. So, I don't really know what the reason on the Bay Lake Tower increase was.
Yeah, and just for clarification, as Jason said earlier, so if you've got a 100-point contract, previously you were paying $801 for maintenance fees every year. So your $801 payment now jumped up to $874. So while it's a large increase, it's a $73 increase per year. And that's the largest one at 9%. So it's really not that bad, especially considering every year Disney's prices for the regular rooms and DVC style rooms go up dramatically. So while when the numbers come out, people are always like, it's the end of the world, it's gone up. The Walt would rolling in his grave if he saw this. It's really not that bad. I mean, if you own 1,000 points, I understand it's a bigger increase, but if you own 1,000 points, you're doing pretty darn well anyway, and it's not that big of a deal. But it's not that terrible. It's kind of similar for every year, maybe a little higher than normal, but I mean, otherwise, it's kind of business as usual for Disney, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, at Saratoga, which is a resort that's a very popular choice for those making reservations under 7 months, or basically for those that want to just hop around to different resorts. Those were in 2025 $854 per point, and they went to $919 a point. So, like Scott said, if you owned 100 points, it was $854, and now it's $919. So, that's just, and then, I mean, when you're a buyer, you want to start by looking at the DVC point calculator to see, okay, normally I want to travel here, stay here, how many points do I need? Then you want to look at the resorts and say, okay, because the resorts have their own end date, they have their own annual dues, and, you want to figure out, which resort you want to own and what the cost is going to be once you're an owner. So, and then I don't really know what else to say on that. So I guess mine's short this week. So we're going to go right into the food review.
Come here, I'm going to eat you. Get in my belly.
So wish I could speak a little better. For today's food review, I am at Disney Springs. It's the Christmas season, and we wanted to try out some of the holiday treats that they have. And we stumbled into Amorette's Patissier, which we normally do around the holidays. Absolutely love Amorette's. It's one of my favorite places. Tried a couple things, but the first one that we did try here was the Snowman Pastry. It's a cookies and cream mousse, chocolate brownie, and dark chocolate crispy pearls for $8.25. This is definitely the cutest looking treat that they had. So if you care about photos, you care about your Instagram and all that type of stuff, this was the absolute best looking one. The cookies and cream mousse was very soft and tasty. I felt it possibly could use a little more cookie and cream flavoring, but definitely not bad at all. Whole thing was on a nice fudgy brownie that was really delicious. Overall, I give it a 7.7. It was good, but I'll touch next week on something that I think that was better. This was still a pretty good value for the for what you get. And it's a pretty good size. You can definitely share it with somebody. And again, looks really, really cool. Kids would definitely enjoy eating the snowman.
And now we're on to the DVC-rental side of things.
On the rental side, I want to touch on something that's a little more overlooked, and that's the DVC community halls. Now, not every DVC property has a community hall. Saratoga Springs, Old Key West, Riviera, Boardwalk, Bay Lake Tower at the Contemporary, and Disney's Animal Kingdom Kidani are the only ones that have main community halls. I was going through this list and I thought Jumbo House had a community hall too. Maybe it's a smaller one, but maybe it's not considered a community hall. But in the community hall, they've got a lot of stuff that people don't even realize. A lot of times they've got pool tables, ping pong tables, foosball, air hockey, shuffleboard. They've got cornhole, lots of some other lawn games, board games, puzzles. A lot of them have video game consoles, so they have an Xbox or PlayStation, Nintendo set up. Some of them I saw the other day. I think it was at Boardwalk. I forget. Debbie was there. They had pinball machine. I was like, I haven't played pinball in a while. I was like, a real pinball machine. Again, all this stuff is free. But TVs for watching movies. They have DVD libraries where you can borrow DVDs if you want for your room. You can get DVD players in any of the DVC rooms if you want. They used to come in there. Now they're by request. So you can request a DVD player and request, stop by the DVD library and see if there's anything you and your family want to watch. Every day they do arts and crafts. They've got free crafts that they do. They've got paid crafts. A lot of times they'll do ceramics, magnets. They'll do tie-dye shirts and stuff, canvas paintings, jewelry. A lot of them have also sports equipment that you can rent out. They got all tennis equipment, basketballs, pickleball paddles and equipment. Write that down. Shuffleboard, board cues, dice, footballs, bocce, like lots of stuff. So a lot of times people don't even realize that's there. They stay in their room. They think the lobby's beautiful and everything, and they'll run to the parks every day, and they never check out community hall. And I have to admit, I'm somebody who really has not gone to many of the community halls, and I definitely need to start checking them out more, because I had no idea about, when I saw the pinball machine, I'm like, I would love to go downstairs and just start playing pinball for free. So, lots of really good stuff. If you haven't checked out their community halls, on your next trip, definitely put it on your list of something you want to check out with the family. So lots of really cool options.
Which community hall have you been in the most, would you say?
I don't know if it's considered, really community. None really.
Really?
The most I've spent time is at Vero Beach. Checking out the golf clubs and checking out stuff for the pool and the billiards and stuff. I'm trying to think what community halls I've been in. I think I've been Old Key West, and I thought there was one at Jumbo House. Maybe, and I think I'm confusing it with Kidani.
Because I've been in Kidani's.
I think it's Kidani. I've been. Did you like Kidani's community?
Yeah. I will say that like the Vero Beach one, it's kind of like the whole resort is kind of like the community hall.
Yeah, because that's where you get from Evan Flows. Then inside they've got the video games in the lobby.
And they have tables like if someone wants to do puzzles and stuff. Yeah. But like the Kidani one, it's one big room. And again, this is I don't have an issue with it. But at the time that I was there, the one time, like if somebody chucked out like balls to play billiards, like the girl staff was like, "Oh, you want me to play with you?" She was involved in having fun with them as well. And
I was like, "That's cool." I'm like, I wasn't sure if you didn't like that or not. I'm like, I think if the kid goes in there, he's gonna play pool by himself. For the staff to be like, "Hey, why not play with you?" Or do something. That's awesome. I love the staff's involved.
I was like, this staff person has been waiting for people to come in. And then
that's right. I went to one once, and it was like oh my God! I think it was actually at Kidani, where it was one of those things that just like I stopped in with the kids, to peek around and see what was going on, and I felt like I was the first person who came in that day. They were like, "Hey, welcome, come on in." I was like, "You're absolutely right. I forgot about that. I think maybe they're a little lonely over there. A lot of people don't know about the community halls. Like, come on in. I'll play a game with you. Let's do something."
But it's funny because like when you go back on that sheet, like Kidani, that's like, so that's where they had the video games there with like a couch. They have the billiards. I think they had foosball. There's just so many things going on. Then you have other people coming in to schedule for like the tie-dye that's maybe going on the next day. So So yeah,
Really, lots of great options.
Yeah.
Again, apparently, I guess the staff at the community halls apparently are some of the best, because I had forgotten about that until you just jogged my memory. That last time they were so excited to see us.
Yes, they're ready for action.
Nobody knows about them, and they were just sitting there waiting to have the amazing customer service for you. So definitely check out community halls next time you go to Disney.
All right,
I think that's all we got for today, huh?
that's all we have.
All right. Well, you always do the lead off, so go ahead.
We'll see you next week.
That's it. We'll see you next week. Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate all of you. Have a fantastic day.